Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. You know what happened? This whole video I'm going to blame on Erin from Crafting Kitty. And if you don't know Erin, I will link her down below. Yeah, you want to go watch her too. She's cool. So I came home from work today. And I said, hey, honey, there's a package on the front porch, you know, and he's like, oh, I hope it's not destroyed because it was raining. I'm like, well, it looks like it's in a Mylar bag. I don't know. He said, what'd you order? I don't order anything. I don't know. I'm like, I haven't ordered. I've been on Amazon in a couple of days. I'm good, right? I didn't order anything. And so came in, you know, he had dinner ready. He's amazing. Everything was done. And you know, we go to sit down and, you know, this package is where I normally sit. And I mean, it's, you know, this Mylar bag. And I'm like, what is that? And he's like, I don't know. It's yours. I'm like, well, it's got your name on it. And, you know, and he's like, I didn't order anything. It's squishy. It's got to be yours. So I'm like, I didn't order anything, you know, like, And it hit me. I did order something. I did. Again, it is Erin's fault. I completely blame her. She has enabled me. Herrschner's. Herrschner's had a sale. As a matter of fact, they've got another one right now. This, yeah, of course they have a sale, right? And of course, you know, some of the stuff that I got in the bag, haven't seen it yet because you saw bag's closed, is on sale right now at higher prices. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this picture. This is what you log into when you log into Herrschner's website right now. That is absolutely crazy. And those are mysteries. Those are you know what you're going to get, but you don't know the colors, right? And last year, I did an opening with a lot of the Herrschner's cakes. Okay, they're not really Herrschner's cake. They were art yarns. They're mill ends. They're art yarns cakes without the label. Or you can get them at hobby.com, you know, without the label, you know, and actually pay full price for them. I mean, it was an amazing deal. That's what these are. Oh, yeah. Let me show you. Yeah. See? That's what those are right there. Those are art yarn cakes, the hobby cakes, you know, those cotton cakes. Oh, wait, I actually have a couple of them that you can see right here. That's what this is. See? And see, and I've got, that's art yarn flowers. There you go. Beautiful. And so that one had a label. And so did this one. Oh, avalanche. And so did this one, you know, with the sparkles, right? But I did specifically order these on other sites. But Herrschner's last year had mysteries. You got 2 of these. Oh my gosh, amazing prices. And they had them at $19, $19.99, right? And then they went down to $14.99. And yeah, I mean, just the crazy prices. Because if you go to the other sites on these can go $20 to $30 each. Yeah, so huge differences, huge sales. So if you're interested, if you were interested last year or whatever, and you didn't get any of these, I'll read you some of this, just so if you're curious of what that is. This one is 53% cotton, 43% acrylic, 4% metallic, because there's metallic in it. It's 260 grams and over 1,000 yards. It's 1,093 meters. And this one, no sparkles, and it's going to have similar specs, 55 cotton, 45 acrylic, and again the same yardage, right? So it's spectacular. They say they were number 2. I've worked through multiple of these cakes. I love them. And Crystal Bag-A-Day Crochet, I'm sure you've heard of her. She's got over 1 million subscribers. Lady's wonderful, right? Absolutely amazing. I watched her open her Herrschner's bag, and she ordered the mystery where you get 2 of these, and at the time they were $19.99. Right now it says they're $14.99. Okay, so you know, I paid $5 more, but she got the alpaca cakes because that just says you're getting 2 of the cakes. The alpaca cakes are amazing. But anyway, I'm gonna see what I got. I ordered 3 different types of the mystery stuff, and I'm really excited because you know, I don't know the colors, I don't know the other things, and Crystal didn't get everything that I got, so I didn't get an advanced glimpse on everything. So I thought that was pretty cool. But if you don't know Crystal Bag-A-Day Crochet, I mean, you know, definitely check her out. She does amazing stuff. She's been on YouTube a little over 10 years now, and she does everything yarn. She's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Great lady. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to continue cutting because that doesn't want to rip nicely. At least the yarn's down towards the bottom. It doesn't help that I got mini scissors, but I like my little mini scissors. Look at me hack away. It's like a kindergartner cutting hair. I got it, I got it, I got it, right? Oh my gosh, that is such a kindergarten. Oh my goodness. There's actually a little pull tab strip on this. There's a pull tab strip. I did that. It looks like a kindergartner cutting hair. That's okay. I made it through my bag. I'm going to get my yarn out. That's the way I look at it. Okay. Look at that bag. I whacked at it. Something fierce. Alrighty. So let's see. I'm gonna throw another one. I got some. I know I got some of this. The Sport Weight Cotton Cake Mill Ends. Look at these. Look at those. And those right now are $14.99. I paid $19.99, but you get 4 of them. Awesome. And I believe, don't know, but I believe those are on the hobby site. Those are the Twister solids. And those go for more than $13 a cake. So you don't get to pick your colors, but you might know. Let's see. Ooh, do I have prices on here? Individual prices? I do have prices. Okay. Let's see. I didn't. All right. So the Sport Weight Cotton, I did pay the $14.99. The Alpaca 4-pack ombre, I did pay $19.99 each. And I have a lace weight cotton mill ends. I paid $6.99. So no, these are the same prices. Okay. Cool. Since we were just talking about that cotton. Oh my gosh. Look at that. So that is a beautiful soft gray. I'm going to open that. I'm open. It's mine. I could open it. Ooh, I'm getting into it. It is. Oh, that feels nice. Okay, that feels amazing. Let's look at this. Let's see. Look at that. All right. Okay, so that's interesting. I've never had the hobby twister, so I don't know 100%, but that's what I was thinking this was. I think Crystal said she went online and she found the exact same colors. I haven't done that, but that's pretty. There's 4 of these. What does my little bag say? And you know what I don't have next to me? Okay, maybe I do, but it's buried. Okay, it's right here and it's buried. It's just, yeah, is my scale. I love to get things like this and weigh them because a lot of times when they're in the mill ends, they didn't make weight. And I found when I ordered them last time, they didn't make weight by a lot, as in they were a lot bigger. I got a lot more yardage than what I paid for. Well, I definitely got more than I paid for because these are definitely discounted prices. So let's see. This says Sport Weight Cotton Cake Mill Ends, 55% cotton, 45% acrylic, approximately 90 yards per cake, 360 grams total. And that's approximately 390 yards per cake. It's a sport weight. It says size 4 is for knitting needles, size G for crochet hook, and that is the same specs composition-wise as what this is. And with the cotton acrylic, I like a cotton acrylic blend. So I know I got 2 of these, so I've got plenty of gray to do something amazing with, or intersperse it with some of my other things, which is wonderful. And that cotton acrylic is a good thing for like kids' garments and stuff too. Wonderful. Love that. Perfect. And it's pretty cool that, you know, I've got all the same. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. All the same colors. So this is a nice robin egg blue. Look at how pretty that is. That's nice. Okay, so this is different than that. It is different. It's different. You're like, no, it's not. Yes, it is. It's different. I'm telling you it is. All right, so this feels different. The cakes feel smaller. I mean, just size-wise, they feel smaller. I haven't weighed them, obviously. But look at this. This is, you can untwist this. It's twisted, but you see all the different strands right there? Yeah, there we go. You can tell those different strands. I'm going to pull up that gray. The gray is not the same composition. So these are definitely mill ends of some sort. There's some they're a beautiful yarn. It is a beautiful yarn. So let's see this one. Pull this down. Get string. Okay. And the gray is more put together. Yeah, it's more put together. There's, let me see, how many strands can I pull apart? Now this one I have to, it's solid, where the blue was wanting to kind of pull apart. And the gray has, there's one little strand that I pulled off. Okay, so the gray has 4 little strands that, you know, I had to work at to pull off and make a mess of. Yeah, I did that. It wasn't like that. I did that. So the gray I had to do that with. So that's different than what this is. Look at this. Look at all the different strands in this thing. So this has more strands. It's definitely a different composition, but it has more strands of whatever it is. All right, so cool. They're not exactly the same. Ooh, the plot thickens. So they are there. It's a mystery, right? It is a mystery. Let's see what the front of the bag says. Maybe it says something different than the gray one. That's surprising. But then again, I didn't know what to expect, so whatever. This one, it's saying the same thing, 55 cotton, 45 acrylic, in the same yardage, sport weight, number 2. But it is definitely different. That's exciting. That to me is very exciting. I've got fun things. This is a drier cotton, and the blue is more like a bamboo-y color kind of feeling, right? That softer, different. It's a different feel. You know, this kind of has a cotton silk feel. Silk is very dry also. If you've ever worked with silk, it has a very dry, almost crunchy feel. It's not crunchy, but it definitely has a different texture to it. And that's what this has, is that cottony, maybe silk-ish type of a mystery whatever's. I know it says it's cotton, so cotton, whatever. And then that one has more of a softer texture, more of a construction like I've seen in the bamboo / rayon things. It's not as slick or slippery as one of those, but that's just the construction of the yarn that I was pulling apart and showing you. So they are definitely different. So those are my sport cakes, and I paid $14.99 each for these, and that is how much they have on now, is the $14.99. And Crystal also, when she got hers, when she did her sport cakes, they were all for one color. So if you're making a larger project and you're interested in that, there's no guarantee, but mine were all one color. Hers were all one color. I don't know. I believe Erin, who enabled me, like I said, Crafting Kitty, if you want to watch more, if she hasn't gotten hers yet, she's going to get it, and you're going to get another video, and I know I'm going to be there for it. I am going to watch that. I want to see what she got. I want to see, if she enabled me, I got to see what she got, right? We're going to play this. Okay, and then this is the stuff that Crystal did not get. And this is the lace weight. They call it the lace weight cotton. To me, it looked like crochet cotton, but prettier colors, you know, just like Aunt Lydia's bedspread thread, you know, number 10 thread. That's what it looked like to me in the picture, but beautiful, variegated, you know, fun colors. You know, and on the little wooden spool type things. Yeah, see, it's on a, not wooden, cardboard, like a cardboard core. And they call this lace weight cotton mill ends. I had to get some. It's pretty. I don't need any lace weight, but it was pretty. And it was $6.99 for the 4 of them. I think I only got the 4-pack because I wanted to at least check it out. So this is approximately 50 grams per ball, and it is 280 yards per ball. All right, machine wash, lie flat to dry. Cool. Crochet, it says use a size C hook for 30 single crochets. Use a size 0 hook for 24 stitches, or 0 needle. All right, I'm gonna pull this out. This is pretty. Okay, this is gorgeous. So what do I have on this one then? If it's the, all right, so 2, 4, 6, 8, a little over 800 yards, 800 meters. So, you know, more than 800 yards of this. And I'm gonna feel this. Oh, that's nice. I like those colors. And it looks like they're all for the same, maybe, you know, maybe not. It looks like, no, I got 2 and 2. I got 2 different colors. All right, so I got this color, because I don't think this stuff is in the middle of that, right? No, I got 2 different colors. That's pretty. Let me set one of these down so I can fondle it. Yeah. All right, let's make a mess. Okay, it looks like it curls up on itself a little, right? We got that little, right? See, we're curling up on itself. I don't know if that was just, no, it's actually curling up. See, we got some other little slubby pieces. No, that's just a flaw. Oh, that's lovely. How about this one? Yeah, it really wants to twist and curl on itself. It does in different places. So I don't know, is that overspun? Is that what that is? I don't know. So it's kind of, it's not really a sparkle, but it has that sheen to it. And I like the color variations of it. I mean, that's nice. I don't like the little slubby things, and like there's a knot right there. Normally, mill ends, they're not going to be any different than what you would get, you know, you're purchasing that type of thing. And when you're buying yarns, they have industry standards. So many knots are tolerable per ball, whatever the size ball is. So maybe that's the only flaws in this one that I'm seeing on there, and that met standards, or maybe that's why this one was put in the bags. But I do see on here, let's see, this, it's really wanting to kink on itself. You can see right there, it's just really trying to kind of curve in and everything, and that's, you know, some issues, but it's beautiful. I'm sure it can be used for something. All right, let me see what the other skein is, because this one I got is, I'm showing you all the flaws. But then again, why wouldn't I show you all the flaws? I show you all the pretty stuff, and I show you all the other stuff. You know, it's just like, that's just what I see. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just that's what I'm seeing. And if you decide you want to buy that, okay, just spell. If you want to buy that, just know what you're getting. No big deal. $6.99, and I got 4 of these, you know, 800 yards, and it's really pretty. I am not upset. Okay, this one. Okay, so we got a little slub right here too on that. Do we have any other ones that's right off? Here's the end. So this one, I'm not seeing anything really popping out of the ball. Yeah, I kind of had to look for that one. And you know, I like that. We've got the yellows, the brownish color and everything. It's beautiful. It's really pretty. I don't know how to describe it and compare. It's not like Aunt Lydia's bedspread thread. I just compared to that because of the way it was put on that cardboard core. That's what I was thinking of. The other blue one and the other skein, it doesn't, well, no, it does have some. I take that back. I was going to say this blue purple one, it doesn't have any, but it does. Look. See, so that's right here. You got one right here. You've got one right over here. I guess this one you're just going to have that all the way throughout, and it's just the nature of the yarn. Maybe that'll be a really good effect. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. It could be on purpose. I don't think so, but it could be. All right, so those are fun. That's fun, and those are garment worthy. Oh, you know what? Use a very large or larger than what you would think crochet hook. I know they said a size C or something like that. Nah, whatever. Use a bigger hook and make it airy, drapey, and you know, like the cover up. That would be perfect. Okay, wait a minute. It says it's lace weight. Yeah, whatever. You don't have to be afraid of that. So I've got between the two colors 800 yards, more than 800, but you know, over 800 yards. This would be, and it's cotton and polyester, this would be a great cover up. This would be fantastic. And you use the bigger yarn. If you're going to crochet it, use bigger needles, not bigger yarn. Use bigger needles. Make it holey, make it lacy as a cover up. Same thing if you were going to knit with it. Do the same concept. Larger needles. Not, I'm not talking about like 5 or 6s, you know, bigger needles. And definitely than what you would expect, and make the item, and having it open and drapey and loose. Oh my gosh, that would be gorgeous. And it's got those beautiful colors and that sheen. You know what? And if you needed all 4, since I got the, you know, 2 colors of each, look, you know, this right here, we got the yellows and the brown and the pink, and then like the blues. And oh, I think they could go together. I think it could be like gradiating down or something, or up, or however you want to call it. I'd put all 4 of them together. I think that'd be gorgeous. That would be pretty. Okay, there's an idea. We got ideas. All right, so this next one I'm excited about. I got 2 of the bags of, and this is the gradient ombre. That's what they call it, Alpaca gradient ombre. And I don't see it on their site anymore. I think they might have sold out of this, but I would definitely keep looking. And if it's what Crystal thinks it was, you can get it on Ice Yarns, and I will show you that too. But I haven't seen mine yet, so I want to see what I got. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is gorgeous. So this says it's Alpaca Ombre Assortment, and each one is 125 grams, and I've got 500 grams per, you know, for the 4-pack, and it equals 546 yards per gram. It says hand wash, lay flat to dry, 75% acrylic, 25% alpaca. So this is exciting to me, and the reason is all 4 are the same color. Now, when Crystal opened hers, each 4-pack that she got, they were different colors. And this right here, I don't know what I've got in the other one. Let me see. I'm gonna show you on here. Haha, because I think I know what color that is. Yeah, Ice Yarns. I open that. So that is, open up. Come on. No, I'm not adding it to my cart. Just open so I can see the colors. Open up. Ice Yarns doesn't want to play. Not with me anyway. So it is the Ice Yarns 150 gram skeins, Ice Yarn Cakes, Alpaca Fine. All right, here's one of the colors right there. And they come in 2-packs. And it is, oh, it's on sale. It's on sale. When I was looking at it, it was $10.99. It is $8.79, 20% discount right now. That's actually a really good deal. And, you know, they come in 2-packs. Okay, so this, when I was talking the other day and I almost pushed the button on Ice Yarn, this one and this one were calling to me. Those two were calling to me. That was amazing. Let me see if I can find what color this one is. What is this? This has got the blues, the greens. Aha. I think it's this one. Right here? What do you think? That one right there on the end? Yeah, I think that's what I just got. That is really pretty. And, you know, I mean, it's a mystery. There you go. And you can definitely go on, especially right now with that price. You know, you're getting 2 of them for $8.79 and you get to pick your colors. You have the different shipping. That's fine. But this was my mystery. Got it. Beautiful. And I do believe it's that color I just showed. Here we go. And I've got one more in here. And I'm hoping that I get some of those brights, some of that rainbow. I would love, oh my gosh, I would love it if I got that one that I was just showing with the neons. Oh my gosh, this cake. Oh, either one. Oh, this almost had me ordering. This was one of the things I had in my cake, or in my cart. And I'm like, I don't need Ice Yarns, right? Because, yeah, okay. And then Erin talked to me and I got this. There you go. All right, so here's my last one. Here we go. Oh, I got some brights. Oh my gosh, look at that. I got some brights. I got some pretties. I got a variety. Oh, that is so cool. So I have the 4-pack. I can do a large project with. It's all kind of matchy-matchy. And I have all of these gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Oh, that is so cool. Is that the same? What do you think? Is that it? Is that what I just showed you? Is that... Oh, I'm going to pull it back up again. Did I get it? Did I get it? And I didn't have to like hem and haw because I've never pushed the button for ice. Thus far, oh, no, that's not it, but it's beautiful anyway. Let me see. Let me pull that one up. Come on. Did you play nice? Come on. Ice Yarns is so slow for me. All right, so this one, no, I don't think that's it. That's not the same one. I was hoping, but that's okay. That's not the same one. But I got oranges and, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Oh, let's see what are these other ones. Oh, this one, look at this. That one matches this one. So this pack, I got 2 of them alike. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, this feels nice. Okay, that's nice. Yeah. All right, that's beautiful. And this is really thin. I didn't even show you that in just a moment. Let me show you that too. I'm gonna pull out this other one. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out. Look at how pastel-y and pretty this is. Oh, look at that. That is stunning. Do we have a color for these? Oh my gosh. But yeah, this is the same stuff, the same look and everything, the same composition as what Ice has. So if you were interested in what I have, and you're like, I have to have that. I want that. That's beautiful. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I get that. You can go to Ice Yarns and get that. I'm trying to find the... Ooh, hey, I found the one bright one. Haha. No, I didn't. I don't know. I was thinking that was it with the top one, but no, I got green in mine. Oh, mine's got green. That color is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. There are so many beautiful colors. I'm trying to find what I just... Ooh, there we go. Found it. Look at that one on the end. Found it. Yep. See, so that's the same thing. If I'm looking through my eyes. Look, hi, I'm here. Creepy. Yeah, so if you're looking for like, I must have that, that is it. That is exactly what I just got. That is beautiful. I opened that up. See how pretty that is? That's what I just got. That is Ice Yarns right there. And look at that. Right? Right? What do you think? That is stunning. So, I guess, you know, if that really tickles your fancy on those particular, I don't know about the others. I don't know. Maybe that lace cotton with, you know, maybe that comes from Ice too. I don't know. No clue, but this is beautiful. And I was drooling over some of these. There's no doubt going, Oh, I want that. I want those bright, beautiful colors. And I am just thrilled with, look at that. That's gorgeous. And I don't know which one this one is, but I love it. Look at that. You got the bright yellow and you got some white and a little bit of gray. That orange, that's a red orange in there, gray, that nice green, bright green and yellow. That is, it's kind of like a parrot. I don't know why I'm thinking parrot, but that's what I'm thinking. That is stunning. And I'm not sure which one it is, but I'm liking it. These are gorgeous. Okay, so that is what I got on this mystery yarn bag cakes of gorgeous loveliness. Oh, I still haven't shown you how thick this is. I mean, I keep showing you this, but I haven't grabbed a thread. I shall grab a thread. There. See? There we go. So it's a thinner yarn. This would be a gorgeous shawl or anything else that you wanted to make. What does it say for washability? Did I just toss that particular yarn bag? Maybe. Maybe I did. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Ice doesn't tend to tell you with the washability so much, and the mystery bags don't tend to tell you a whole bunch either. It does say hand wash, lay flat to dry, which makes sense. 75% acrylic, 25% alpaca, and it is absolutely lovely. It is lovely. And I'm curious too. So this one says I've got item 711632. That is what I had with the mixed lot of the 4 different colors. Is the blue the same? Is it just, you know, hey, this is just a mystery? 7116, yep, it is. It's just a mystery. I don't think I could be happier. This is pretty amazing. The cottons were different than what I had expected, so that's a fun surprise. The thread stuff, I think that can be definitely used, and it's pretty, and I think a cover-up of some sort would work well with that. And it was a fun gamble, if you want to say, at $6.99. And for me, these were all fun, economical gambles, if you want to call it that way. Now, remember, don't follow me for like financial advice, what have you. I do my finances, but not analysis. Because I have weird girl yarn math. That's why I say that. Yes, I have girl yarn math. This right here, they were all mysteries, as in I didn't know what the color was, but I did know what the yarn was. I had no idea what this felt like. Just because something says 75% alpaca, 25 or 75% acrylic, 25% alpaca, doesn't mean it's going to feel nice. It doesn't, right? It could, but it doesn't necessarily mean that way. So I'd never felt this before. The cotton cakes that I thought were like twister solids, I was gambling on that. It doesn't feel, neither one of them feel like this. And they all say the same composition. It doesn't feel exactly like this. Neither one of them do. There's something different about it. But, you know, I kind of knew what to expect with that. And then, of course, the lace thing, that was just a $6.99 gamble. These were all, in my opinion, safe bets. What I didn't buy, and I was hemming and hawing hardcore, is one of the Santa sacks. Because the Santa sacks, I think, were $16.99. All right. You know, and then it says it's got a $54 value. I'm not buying that unless they're like value in the bag at 30. I'm not sure. And the only reason I say that is, for me personally, I've seen a lot of people open them, and I've ordered different mystery bags in the past, like the Lion Brand mystery bags, things like that. And I've gotten a lot of limited edition. That stuff's not limited. And I've never ordered the Herrshner's Santa sack, but I've watched other people who have. And I'm like, I get it. It's a mystery. And that's cool. And at $16.99, I was like, oh, I could do that. And I'm like, not when these fun things are here. Not when these things that are like no gamble are here. But I was back and forth. I was hemming and hawing, and I was back and forth, and I was like texting Erin, should I get it? I don't know. Are you going to get one? So I'm going to look. I'm going to watch. I'm going to see if she got one. I don't know. I'm excited to find out. I'm like, I don't know. Should I do this? It's like, yeah, $16.99. That's a really good price. I'm like, yeah, but when's the last time I saw something in a Santa mystery sack that I'm like, whoa, that was cool? Actually, I think Lori at the Armchair Chef, she got one. And it was filled with Colorama Halo. I think it was a Santa sack. It might not have been, but I think it was. And it was filled with Colorama Halo. And I'm like, oh, I should have got it. Because whatever, I don't remember, but it's like the price that she paid and how much she got. I'm like, that was a killer deal. And I think that's about the last time I saw something that I was like, oh, I missed it. And even if I would have ordered one right then, there's no guarantee I would have gotten the same type of stuff that she did, because that's just how that works. But I think that's the only time. So I'm going to wait for Erin to open hers, if she got one. Maybe I'm just going to go search YouTube and see who else has got one, right? And watch that, because those are fun. And see, did I do good? Did I do good? Did I save my money? Did I save my hard-earned money for fun things like this? Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Or am I going to be kicking myself going, oh my gosh, she just got a full bag of Colorama Halo. Like 4 or 8 cakes. I don't remember, but it was like a killer screaming deal. I would have, yeah, not an issue. I would have done that in a heartbeat. But that's the mystery. That's what we pay for, is the mystery. You just don't know. And you win some, you lose some. And the majority of the Santa sacks that I've seen would be a loss for me. So I'm looking forward to seeing other people open those, because I want to know. Maybe I don't want to know, because, you know, I don't want to kick myself if I missed out, right? But yeah, there's that. So that is my fun stuff. Tell me in the comments if you... what you would make with one of these, because you can get it. Like I said, this stuff is on Ice Yarns. I showed that. That's pretty cool. I don't know what the number is, but when you go to Ice, it's on their first front page. You know, this is one of their new yarns that they just released, and it's $8.79 for 2 cakes right now, which is pretty cool. And then you get to pick your colors, you know, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, when I was looking at it, was $10.99. They're 20% off. That's awesome. So we got that. And so I've got one of this, and it's pretty. One of this beautiful, oh my gosh, it's so bright and cheerful. Oh, it's gorgeous. You know, I could knit a lace hat with it too. I'd want to put some stretch in it, because this would stretch out, but I could. And then this, the yardage on this would be a stunning, almost any size shawl you wanted. And then the 4-pack of the blue, I don't know. What would you do with that? That's a lot. I love it. That is a lot. That is over 2,000 yards of it says it's the number 2 fine. I think this could be like fingering, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What did they say on this one? I forget. Is this one the number 1 or the number 2? They say this is a number 1. Some sites say 1, some sites say 2. All right, so let me pull this up. I guess it might be a little bigger. I guess it's a little bit bigger, but I think you could interchange it. I think you could definitely interchange those. I don't know. I wouldn't put these two together. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just comparing the sizes. But, you know, 1, maybe 2, you know, something like that. But it's thin. You could do some fun stuff with that. It'd be beautiful. Oh my gosh. Such a beautiful shawl. Look at that. Oh, it's so soft. It's so pretty. Oh, I don't even know. I have so many things started. I have so many things. What would you do with this pretty stuff? I have so many things, but you know, I'm having fun. I am having a blast. I'm getting into doing the chaotic creative again, and I love it. And having all of this gorgeousness surrounding me helps with that immensely. So what else do I have in here? Oh, Herrshner does this weird thing of they throw in all their ad magazines, and actually this is their stuff. I've gotten more like junk mail, you know. Oh yeah, look there. I can do that. I can do hairstyles. I can fresh for spring. I can order some things that I don't know how to make grow. Women within, I guess I can have plaid and some dress pants. Yeah. So Herrshner's does, oh, wait. What is this? Oh, man, I thought, look at this side, and it's sealed, right? And I'm like, oh, what did they give me? Did I have like a special golden ticket? I'm thinking, I got a golden ticket. There's a special coupon in here or something. No, this is St. Jude's. This is a St. Jude's thing. That's not a special thing. I thought it was a special to me ticket. No, it's not. And then, of course, ooh, the Herrshner's big sale going on right now. And I just showed you the front cover picture of that, where they have yarns and stuff up to 75% off. I don't think I'm going to go look, but I highly encourage you to, especially if you're interested in some of these things. And if you're specifically interested in this, go to Ice Yarns. If you're specifically interested in the other ones, Herrshner still has them. And that's always fun and always exciting. So That's where you can get different yarns, and what you do with them, I don't know. But if you have some ideas, bring them on, because we all like that. We share. I'm not the only one who reads the comments, right? I know other people read the comments. I definitely love doing that. So you would be helping me out, giving me suggestions, but you would also be helping out your fellow listeners. And that's what we are. We're a sharing community, and that's what we do. So I've been talking about this yarn long enough. I'm going to go show my husband because he has no idea what I just got. He just knows that I ordered it, and he called me out on it because I forgot. I did. I actually did forget. And he's like, it's squishy. It's got to be yarn. I'm like, I didn't order anything. He's like, yes, you did. He was right. I did order. This is the first time I've ordered yarn since February, since all the Joanne stuff. Yeah, there's that. With that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.